This module is about floating objects with cascading style sheets. So make sure you go out to w3schools.com, select the CSS tutorial, and then find the float page underneath advanced and read through this. There is some great information on this page, and you'll want to spend a little time studying it. I introduced the idea of positioning in our last episode, which is how I got the leprechaun's hat to hide behind our heading, but I radically changed the web page. And I used floating and a little more positioning to get the job done. Let's start with the easiest task first. I have this beautiful photograph of a castle tower with the ivy growing up on it. And I wanted to have my text just kind of wrap around it, if you will. Although this text is centered, it still is wrapping to the right. So if I were to go to the tutorial, this is the example I would model my code after. So let's go out to my cascading style sheet and just kind of go down. Here we go. Now, one of the problems that I had was before we were positioning any image tag to this position 20 points down and 20 points to the right of the top left-hand corner. And if I left it that way, both my leprechaun and my castle would be over in the top left-hand corner, and you wouldn't see the leprechaun at all. So I went ahead and changed this entry to be a class top and left it exactly the way it was before. And then I came down and created a class called Blessing. And the first thing that I did was tell the styling to float left. I then defined the width of my image to be 300 pixels, the height 243, my margin to be 10, and my border 2. This code gives me the leprechaun in the left-hand corner. Notice that the source, the name of the file, is lep_left.gif or GIF. And the image tag has a class equal to top. That tells it to grab the stylings associated with the class top and use them to display my leprechaun. Here is the tag that displays my castle. I named that photograph 13.jpg. Notice that when I specify the image tag, I'm adding class equals blessing. So use those stylings associated with the class blessing when displaying my 13.jpg image. So here's the end result. I've got a leprechaun up in the left-hand corner. And I've got a castle sitting beside the Irish blessing, "May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand."